Hi folks, Greg Marchand here with the TechNet Academy. I wanted to say a few brief words about the current national promotion, the $25 cash back on the gold and platinum AGM CarQuest batteries. And not only do I want to say a few words about that, but I want to give you an idea of how to use this national promotion so that you can grow your total revenue and your gross profit and make that marketing program for your organization something that you can just plug into year after year after year, so you don't have to think too much about it, and it's really effective. So here's the current promotion from November 1st to January 31st. Your consumer can get $25 cash back on the purchase of CarQuest Gold and Platinum AGM batteries. All right, $25 prepaid Visa back to your customer if they fill out the online form. Now, few rules real quick. Limit one purchase per consumer vehicle. Offer valid from November 1st to January 31st, 2018. Offer for CarQuest Gold and Platinum Series batteries installed by you, the TechNet professional repair shop, and they get the cash back in the form of a $25 prepaid Visa gift card. For a complete list of the rules, visit technetprofessional.com and find this promotion. Small change this time in terms of this promotion. You know how you usually get some marketing materials, some posters and whatnot from your advanced driver or your advanced rep, or maybe they're shipped directly to you depending on where you are. It is not going to be automatically sent this time. So you will not automatically get posters in the mail. Now, if you want the posters, you can still attain them. In the meantime, you can get images for your website and your social media from technetprofessional.com if you follow all the links I'll give you before the end of this quick presentation for the national battery promotion. You follow those links and you'll be able to download these things. If you want the posters, we can get those to you. You just have to order them through the material order section, and we'll show you how to do that in just a second as well. The instructions for all of this are located in this real eye-strained slide that you cannot see. But just trust me, I'll give you the links in just a second, okay? Now, what I want you to do with this, like I wanted you to do with the break special we talked about a while back, is I want you to create a get ready for winter, fall-winter special. All right, many of you do this anyway, so maybe you want to try this and change yours up and see how this works, or use this to coincide with this battery promotion. But create a get ready for winter, fall-winter special. And what I like to include in that is a battery test. Well, that's probably already part of your courtesy inspection, right? If it's not, should be, think about it. A tire inspection, rotation, and alignment. Whoa. More on that in a second. An oil change? Obviously. Wiper blades. Huh, okay. And a courtesy inspection. Now, what does this do? Customers have a awareness of certain things, right? Now, we also have two things in this special that have printouts. Customers have an awareness that before winter, they should probably have the battery looked at. And the battery test equipment these days comes with a test printout. So we can print out a piece of paper from that little computer to show the customer the status of their battery. And the customer looks at that piece of paper and they go, oh wow, the computer says I need a new battery. I must need a new battery. You and I know it's not that simple, but guess what? It's third-party affirmation that I talk about in all these programs, right? That thing that printed out a piece of paper that's not a human, not trying to sell me anything, says that, and it knows more about my battery than I do, says that I need a new battery. Boom. Look, the alignment does the same thing. You can show them an alignment printout. No, most consumers have no idea what those numbers, letters, and colors on that alignment printout are. But that's not the point. They know green is good, red is bad, and we can sell an alignment. So when we do the alignment as part of the special, of course, we can show them the piece of paper, the before and the after. We also have the opportunity to get the wheels off the car and take a look at all the undercar components that are associated with the alignment. So we can possibly grow incremental revenue and gross profit there. Oil changes, of course. That's another easily recognized item that customers know they need. So they know they need a battery. They know cold weather is coming in many parts of the country, so they have an awareness. So the special will connect on that level. They know they need an alignment because alignment protects tires and makes their car go straight down the road. And for us, it can sell undercar components. So they're connected to the alignment as part of this special. So there's two things they have an awareness of. They know they're going to need an oil change. So look, even if it's December or January right now and they're due for an oil change, hey, you know what? I might as well have my battery tested, and I probably need an alignment as rough as these roads are around here. And then when do they think about wiper blades? Only when they absolutely have to have wiper blades, right? When they turn them on and, oh my goodness, I can't see anything. It amazes me the condition of some of the wiper blades out there, right? So we've got 4 touch points here that customers have a very high awareness of. Now, if you can offer this for the right price or as part of the right special, you will drive your customers to your store and you will make more money. All of these bring peace of mind to the customer, and you can save them an additional $25 should they need to purchase a battery during these 3 months of November, December, and January. It gets the wheels off the car, which helps you do a proper inspection and upsell, and then it builds that incremental revenue from those upsells. All right, so think about doing this. Now, you can also get creative with some of your marketing around this special. You can run a social media campaign. Maybe you use a countdown special. So, for instance, on Monday, you do this entire special for $49.95. What? Seriously? $49.95, Greg? Yep, $49.95. Because on Monday, we just want to get people's attention. Now, can they run right down and take advantage of it? Maybe not. But on Tuesday, it goes up incrementally to the point where by Friday, you're going to run this thing for, $199.95. So the hope is we want to get customers in Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and be able to get the wheels off the car, do the inspection, etc., and get them in at the point where the gross profit is there. It's not a price that they go, oh, I can't afford this. They're still excited about the prices, but you start to build some more gross profit. Maybe on Monday you don't make much gross profit, but maybe you sell a battery, maybe you sell tie rods, ball joints, whatever it may be once you get your eyes on the car. All right, so use the countdown special idea to create some urgency. You could also just promote a free battery inspection. Look, you have a slow day this week, put that out there on Twitter. Free battery inspection today only, and just see if you can get some bites. You should always make that battery inspection part of every courtesy inspection though. But hey, look, you know what? You get a really cold day or maybe the first really cold day of the season, throw out free battery inspection. Somebody that morning had some issues or they started to think they might have some issues. All right, so get creative with this. Pay attention to the weather. Use the weather to connect the customer with some of these components on their automobile. Don't just wait for it to happen. Don't wait for them to come in and say, hey, I need this. Go out there and tap them on the shoulder and say, hey, did your car start okay this morning? Yeah, it did this morning, but I don't know about tomorrow morning. Okay? You can promote just an alignment special or just a tire special, but use your social media to take advantage of some of these national promotions. Drive the customers in, take advantage of the weather this time of year, drive the customers in, save them $25, and look, you know what? You sell them a battery, here's what I want you to do. I want you to fill out that online rebate form. You fill it out, you take a picture of the invoice and the paper pad fill out sheet of paper you got to fill out, the rebate form I'm trying to say, and you upload those and you submit that for the customer. Think about that level of customer service. Nobody else is doing that, all right? But use these things to your advantage. Now, you're going to want more information on this. I know you will, so go to technetprofessional.com, click on Marketing Tools, click on Member Promotions from that, and once the Member Promotions calendar comes up, click on the November battery promotion. It will link you to the battery promotion page. Once you get to the battery promotion page, then you can link to the instructions to order the point of purchase materials, the posters if you want. You can download the images for your social media campaigns, and you can order the rebate forms, okay, if you don't want to use the online form. All right, folks, think about running a fall-winter special. Take advantage of this national promotion. Let your customers know you can save them some money. They're going to need some batteries. So get out there, keep up the great work, and never stop promoting. Hi folks, Greg Marchand here. Welcome to another episode of the Virtual Instructor-Led Training Program brought to you by the TechNet Academy. And as you can see here, we're going to talk about selling rear brakes. Kind of like we talked about selling front brakes. Why do we want to worry about selling rear brakes? Well, let me say something about this. This program is not all that different from selling front brakes because many automobiles today use disc brakes for the rear instead of drum brakes. All right, so I'm going to make the assumption that we're really talking about drum brakes here, and that selling rear brakes is no different than selling front brakes on a majority of the automobiles. So if you're watching this, you're thinking drum brakes, okay? Customers know something about their brakes. We established that in the last program. They're related to safety. Customers know this. They're a common wear item. Customers know this. You know there's really good gross profit in it. I mean, these are all reasons to sell rear brakes. And there is an opportunity here for increased customer satisfaction because we can build a relationship with the customer. We can really show them who we are, that we care, and that we are a legit, straight up, awesome automotive repair shop. Get good at selling rear brakes. If you get really good at selling rear brakes, everyone's going to make money. And as a wear item, the problem here is that anybody and everybody sells rear brakes. So there's a ton of competition here. But your sales process will set you apart as an individual and as an organization. So get good at selling rear brakes. Greg, how do we get good at it? We understand the rear brake system at a high level. All right, we don't have to know a lot about it, but look, brakes are relatively simple to begin with. So we can understand these systems at a high level. We get really good at presenting inspections, whether it's courtesy inspections or brake inspections, whatever it may be. In this case, probably a brake inspection. We understand and really truly know the customer buying process. We remind ourselves of it on a regular basis. We understand it and understand to the point that we know how to create need recognition with customers. And we know our sales tools. And sales tools in this case would be your warranty, your roadside assistance, virtual vehicle, maybe show and tell, maybe some print material, maybe a technician. Okay, so to get good, we understand the system, we understand how to present inspections, we understand the buying process and creating need recognition, and we know what our sales tools are and how to use our sales tools. Now, have a plan. I've discussed this before. If you just take 25 minutes a week, 25 minutes a week, use 10 minutes to review your technical knowledge, use 5 minutes to review the buying process, review the nationwide warranty for 5 minutes, and find one virtual vehicle animation a week and figure out how to use it, figure out how to email it, figure out how to save the link from it, figure out how to make it talk to you, figure out how to text it to somebody. If you just do one a week, you're going to get better and better and better at this, and you're going to actually utilize these tools that you have. 25 minutes a week, folks, will make you a better salesperson, and when you're a better salesperson, you're going to make more money. Shop will too. Create a free brake inspection program, right? Free. Customers love free. Customers know a little bit about their brakes. They know when they step on the brake pedal, the car should stop with no shakes, no noises, and yes, it should actually stop in a reasonable amount of time. If you offer a free brake inspection program, they're going to see that and they're going to, well, it won't cost me anything to make sure my brakes are operating okay. Why free? Because it's an excuse to get the wheels off the vehicle. And at that point, if you suspect something's wrong, you can sell the full-on brake inspection. If you can't get the rear drums off the car, then you're going to sell a full brake inspection. So the customer's paying for the technician's time, and you're paying for the technician's time. Create that focused brake inspection form. I don't care if it's electronic or if it's paper or what it is, but have a brake inspection form associated with your paid brake inspection that is going to come from the free brake inspection that gets the customer in the door. Encourage the technicians to pay attention to their measurements, to take photos, maybe to take video, but to pay attention to everything, all the data associated with doing that inspection, because data gives you more to sell with, and tell them that. Remember the courtesy inspection and how to present courtesy inspections. Go back and check out the courtesy inspection videos, specifically the presenting the courtesy inspection video, either using the Service Sales Academy app or using the Service Sales Academy website. Review your inspection process continually. Make it better and better. Make improvements to it. Discuss them with the technician, why it's important, how you use it, because it is there to grow your undercar business. That'll grow their paycheck, all right? And then follow up with this process. Don't forget the customer buying process. Review this weekly. Look, I'd put it on a laminated card under the counter so I could see it daily. You've got to learn to establish need recognition with the customer and their rear brakes. Maybe it came in for an oil change and you found this on a courtesy inspection and they didn't know there was anything wrong with the rear brakes. Or maybe you suspect something's wrong with the rear brakes, but you need to sell the brake inspection because it's going to take time to get these drums off. Learn to establish what the customer might have seen or recognized or heard in the normal operation of their automobile that would lead them to say, hey, you know what, maybe you're right, I do have something wrong with my rear brakes. But you've got to understand the system yourself, and you've got to understand the buying process so you can connect the two for the customer. Your knowledge is key here. Knowledge of the system and how to show the components. And we'll do a technical knowledge for service advisors program on rear brakes soon, I promise. The tools you have at your disposal, virtual vehicle, print material, show and tell that you're all really good at anyway. All your warranties, your roadside assistance programs, the TechNet network as a whole. I mean, these are all warm fuzzies for the customer, and they're value adds to the customer. This last bullet point with the warranties and the TechNet network and all of that. Understand those programs because they're a very, very valuable tool that you have at your disposal as a TechNet shop. Now, use virtual vehicle. This is an animation of the entire brake system. And on this one, it shows the front brakes. It shows one drum rear brake and one disc rear brake. But get in there and identify what tools you have within virtual vehicle. Go in there once a week. Start with brakes because you're going to sell brakes on a regular basis and they're a great gross profit center. So get in there. Not all your competitors have this. Customers are going to be wowed. Get in there. Learn how to use the system. Learn how to email these animations. Learn how to text these animations. Learn how to print the PDF. Learn how to make the voice talk about it. Figure out what's there to help you sell. It should be your primary sales tool for selling rear brakes. It's a lot sexier than taking somebody out into the shop with all the noise and chaos that goes on out there. Is it valuable to let them see their car? Sure. You combine this with some technician photos on that inspection, boom, you got it. They get to see their car and they get to see how the operation of the automobile should work. Use virtual vehicle, get better at virtual vehicle. Use print material, whether you print from virtual vehicle, whether you print from the information database, whether you print, save magazine articles. Use third-party animation. I say this again and again and again, and I say it because it works. Use it. The warranty. If you've got 3 or 36,000 mile warranty, awesome. Understand it. Practice your word tracks when you explain it. If you have the 2-year, 24,000 mile warranty, push for the 336. There's a billion shops that do brakes. This can set you apart. You got to pay extra for it as a TechNet shop. I understand that. It is well worth the money. You'll recover that money in just one brake job. All right, but it makes you more competitive if you have that 3-year, 36,000 mile warranty. And look, I don't care which one you have. All right, use it. Use it. Use what you have right now. Yeah, talk to the boss about increasing it, but use what you have right now. It creates customer confidence in your workmanship. And again, it's a competitive thing. Other shops are going to offer warranties. Make sure that your customer understands you offer a warranty too, that you stand behind whatever it is your technicians do. Now, let's pull all this together and see how we're going to use this to sell rear brakes. Customer comes in for the free brake inspection. Maybe they hear a noise, maybe they just want to make sure everything's all good. You do the inspection, you discover you've got rear brake wear and you've got a leaking wheel cylinder. Ruh-roh, this is a problem. Okay, so what do we need to do? We need to sell the rear shoes and drums. All right, great, those sell as sets, no problem. We need to sell rear shoes and drums. Maybe we're going to turn the drums, but let's just assume we're going to sell new drums. And we're going to put 2 new wheel cylinders in, not just the leaky one, but the other one as well. So we ultimately have to create need recognition in the customer's mind as to why we need rear shoes and drums along with 2 wheel cylinders. And maybe we're going to do a brake fluid exchange as well. All right, we'll see. Along the way there, we got to create trust with the customer so they understand that we're being transparent and we're just showing them what they need. The first step is going to be to present the brake inspection. So go back and check out that video on presenting courtesy inspections. Same idea, same material, just more focused on brakes. Show the customer how well they've maintained the vehicle. You're doing a great job maintaining this vehicle. We've only found what you brought the vehicle in for, your primary concern, and that is the brake wear concern. Think about your word track. Visualize talking to the customer about this. Visualize the customer saying, yes, I understand. I want that taken care of. Your next step is to create that need recognition, right? And you could use a word track like our primary concern is why the rear brake wear is occurring. Well, you know what? It has to do with the wheel cylinder. You've got brake fluid in there for one. So not only have these things worn at some point, but now we've got brake fluid inside that lining material. It's absorbed it, and you don't have braking from the rear of the vehicle. Let me show you why we believe this is happening, what we need to do. And that could be photos, that could be show and tell. Use virtual vehicle to explain what the brake system looks like and how it operates. Use show and tell. Show the customer the leaky wheel cylinder. They recognize a leak. They recognize contaminated brake pads. They can see, gee, that's not normal. Show them a new brake shoe if you have one. They recognize that, hey, look, that lining material does not look like, ooh, that mess right there. Now, the third step is provide them the options for repairing all this. Unfortunately, really, there are no options here, right? They've got one option. Replace the rear shoes and drums, clean and lube the entire assembly, including the parking brake assembly, replace the wheel cylinders, and adjust the parking brake. And that's what we need to do to address this concern. Here's what it's going to cost. It will come with a 3-year, 36,000-mile warranty, plus we'll include roadside assistance for you if you have that done with us today. I'll also, maybe you upsold the full brake inspection, the paid brake inspection, I'll also refund you the money for the brake you paid for the brake inspection. Can we go ahead and get that done for you? Don't forget to ask. Okay, so you've done the brake inspection, you've identified what the concern is, you've shown the customer what the concern is, and you've discussed their options for taking care of this. And you've shown them what those options are. All there's left to do is to ask, and they'll say yes. But notice that you included the warranty and the roadside assistance as well. Now, what if they're still hesitating? Maybe it's a money issue. Don't forget about your credit program. Are you a Car Care One Synchronicity? Or Synchrony rather, not Synchronicity. Synchrony customer. Hey, provide that to them. Help them apply for it, right? Teach them, show them what the options are for affording automobile repair. Don't forget the warranties. Look, they love them. It's a real value add. It allows you to be competitive and shows you stand behind your quality workmanship. All right, use them and use the Car Care One program as well. Now, in summary, understand the systems at a high level. Knowledge will make you a better salesperson. Remember the buying process. Know how to create need recognition, that first step in the buying process. Know how to use your tools. Review your tools on a regular weekly basis. The more you review, the better knowledge you'll have about them and the better your word tracks are going to become. Spend 5 minutes a day studying to get better. All right? Put some effort into being the best salesperson you possibly can be. All right? Folks, feel free to email me, text me any questions, comments, or concerns. And until next time, keep up the great work and never stop learning.